Talk a little bit about goal setting. Everybody knows that that's, kind of at the heart of being a leader and running an organization. And
well, I don't hate to be contrary or whatever. I have never set a goal, never having desire to set a goal. For me, setting goals is a pain in the neck.
I knew our answer to this, so I set it up.
And don't get me wrong, for everybody that's watching who sets goals, if it works for you, great. I mean, I think it's great.
What don't you like about it?
Well, I think there's tons of people, and they're watching right now and listening, and they're like, wow, somebody's finally understood us. There are a lot of us out here. Are you a goal setter?
Yeah.
No, I can tell. You're not really, right?
Well, I am, but they're like always in process.
Okay, well, that's not a goal setter. So goal setters, they write everything down, and you get up and you do it, and you check it off, and the next morning you redo it, and that's great, if that's a system that works. But I want to be out there to be the spokesperson for all the people like me, where setting goals doesn't work. And in fact, I find for me, setting goals is kind of self-limiting, because when you set a goal, it's based on two things. Number one, what you think about yourself, which is, as a background in psychology, is never accurate. People either overestimate themselves or they underestimate themselves. And the second thing about setting goals is most people who set goals, it's based on what you know of the world. And there's this whole world out there.
So you don't know what you don't know.
You don't know. For example, when I was a very good teacher, and we were asked to set goals in my school, and I was going back to get my graduate degree, and my goal was I want to be a high school principal. Well, and that's a great job, but in my realm, I didn't see beyond. I didn't even know that you could be a speaker. And so I'm standing in line, and I'm with all of the administrators, and the line's moving kind of slow, and there's a line next to me registering, and they're like in blue jeans, and they're talking, and they're laughing, and they're moving really fast. And I'm like, wow, I wonder what that line is. And so I leaned over, and I said, what are you guys doing? And they go, this is therapy. This is counseling. And we love it. We meet. We have this. And so because I'm not a goal setter, and I'm not like tunnel vision, I just switch lines. People say, how'd you become a therapist? I said, the line was shorter. The line was moving faster. And so for me, setting goals limits me. I want to be able to hear and see and feel and have somebody say, hey, come over to this line. It's shorter, it's moving faster, and have me be able to totally move without any feeling that I disappointed or that I quit or I didn't achieve what I set out to do.
But how do you accomplish stuff? Because you've accomplished an enormous amount. You said this was the best year of your career this last year. So
every day I get up and I'm like, how much can I do today, and how great can I do it? And I don't mean not to have life goals. I mean, for example, as a therapist, the goal, let's say you want to lose weight, all right, which you don't need to do, but let's say that was a goal, because a lot of people have that goal. But most people make the mistake of saying, I'm going to lose 10 pounds by July 4th. Well, that to me is one of those goals that you've either overestimated or underestimated your abilities. What if your goal was, I want to be healthy? Now see, that to me is a life goal. And if you try to be healthy, then guess what? You'll lose what you were supposed to lose. So I have life goals. I want to be a good person. I want to be an honest person. I want to be a generous person. But I've never limited myself to, I'm going to make this by the time I'm 32, or I'm going to be in this position by the time I'm 42, or I'm going to have this. I just get up every day, and it's like everything that comes, I listen, I hear, I weigh it, I go for it. And as a result, by the end of every day, I'm pretty happy.
Fantastic. Well, that's a very different perspective, and one we haven't heard. And so, Connie, thank you for being with us today.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Awesome to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thanks.